Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have something to confess. I failed my book buying ban. I've got a few books to show you. It's not a mega haul because I'm not that out of control. I have 5 books to show you. 3 of them are very similar, so this is going to be a very short little haul. First book is Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldry. Cozy fantasy is having a bit of a moment and I wanted a slice of that pie, so I got it. Essentially, it's about an orc who has given up the life of violence, raiding, murdering, and has decided to open up a coffee shop in a fantasy city. That sounds cute. Obsessed with coffee, obsessed with fantasy, loves a bit of coziness. Let's read it. Next we have The Morning Star by Karl Ove Knausgård. This is a Norwegian novel translated into English by
2 hours later.
Martin Aitken. I've been waiting bloody ages to read this because the hardback is massive. It's essentially a murder weapon. I haven't been to the gym in a while, so I didn't think I could possibly pick it up and read it. So I've been waiting for the paperback, and then I've been waiting a little bit longer to get it secondhand so it's cheaper because I'm a peasant. So essentially it's about a star that suddenly appears in the sky, and we follow several characters over the course of some time and how this affects them. Initially, for me, it was giving Lars von Trier's Melancholia. Exceptional movie. One of my favourites from him. So yeah, I was like, sign me up. Do love a bit of Norwegian literature, like I've read quite a few. And why not? And then the final 3 books are all on a variation on a theme. Voila. I've got a new obsession at the moment, and it is Viking and Norse history in general. So the first book that I got was The Last Viking by Don Holloway, and this is essentially a story about the last Viking from sort of a British point of view. I'm pretty sure they didn't all just like suddenly get wiped out. Newsflash, they didn't. But essentially when Harald Haraldra died up in a battle up north somewhere, it signified the end of the golden age of the Vikings. It's quite a fascinating fellow. Travelled all around Europe, all the way down to Constantinople, was a mercenary for a while, then went back up north, did loads of battles, became the King of Norway, then went back to England and ran around a bit there. So it's quite the adventure that he had. Yeah, and I think this is written almost as a novel, but with thorough research, so that it's like the truth of what we know. But I just thought that'd be an interesting way to read a history book, is that it's like a novel. I think that's the vibe I'm getting, like it's like a saga, but modern written. Yeah. Gerard de Groot from De Groot. I am Groot. Sorry. From the Times says, The Last Viking reads like the sagas on which it is based. It's Beowulf on steroids. Wow, that's quite an image. This book is great fun. Then the next one is The Children of Ashen Elm, A History of the Vikings by Neil Price. Just that just that title in itself, The Children of Ashen Elm. Poetry. Yeah, I got this secondhand because it's like a little bit bashed up, but it was quite cheap. Who can complain? Quite a recent publication. It just sounded really interesting, and half of it is the title, and the cover looks quite cool. But yeah, like I'm just intrigued to find out more about the stories that I'm reading at the moment. And then the last one is Viking Empires by a bunch of people. This is essentially a textbook. It is on the reading list of a course I might be doing this summer, but it's quite expensive, so we don't know yet. This normally would cost you £30. Why are educational textbooks so expensive? But I got this from Better World Books for £8. Or like £8.49 or something, because I found it for £18 something, and then I had a £10 voucher because I shop there quite often. I used to shop there quite often because we're on a book buying ban again from now on. But yeah, so £8.49. So if you are a student and you need textbooks, please just start buying them secondhand, because it just saves so much money. And this is in pretty good condition. Like, look at that. There's a few like dents and like curled a bit at the top, but holy crap, near pristine for a lot cheaper. Heareth endeth my book haul. Sorry for being weird. I can't help it. I can't take myself seriously. Like, I mean, life is a joke, but there we go. We don't need a dash of nihilism in this haul either. I'm gonna go now. As per tradition, I completely forgot a book, and this is one of the most recent ones I purchased literally the other day, and that is Rest and Be Thankful by Emma Glass. And I mean, look at the cover. Ophelia in all her glory. Beautiful, stunning. And there's like shattered glass. Oh, this was 50% a cover buy and 50% because Kieran at KD Books recommended it on his sort of Welsh lit / readathon video that he put out recently. And I was like, holy crap, I don't think I've ever read a Welsh novel to my understanding. I don't think that's true because I've read one Roald Dahl, so ignore that. But essentially, this sounds really intriguing. It's about a woman who works as a neonatal? Oh, right, on a paediatric unit. And it sounds a bit surreal, which I love. Like, I love life, but on the edge of insanity. It'll be interesting to read from the point of view of, like, essential worker. Such an essential worker, but overworked, overwrought, and then the sort of turmoil of self. This sentence in itself is what secured the deal for me. Dark yet luminous, sensual yet chilling, ringing with strange music and laced with dread. Rest and Be Thankful is an unforgettable novel that confirms Emma Glass as a visionary new voice. I love that. It sounds like very much my thing, like disturbing but beautiful. I'm living for it, and I really can't wait to read that in March as part of the Welsh Readathon. Gorgeous. Now it's the end. My beautiful friend. Copyright. Let me know in the comment section if you've read any of these books, and let me know what you're looking forward to read and maybe haul in soon. Thank you for watching, and give me a like, subscribe. See you later.